Good afternoon, everybody. And that is true what Tom was saying. That right now I'm running on about no sleep last night, 8 espresso coffees, and still charging hard. I have to go back to Tom's River right after this and launch my own boat for the poker run tomorrow. It's a big difference from when we got together for our last press conference here. When we were upstairs at the Chart House several months ago, we talked about big picture. We talked about, the concept of doing the race, the concept of the poker run, which is now in its 16th year, coming back here to Atlantic City. Talking about, giving back, talking about tying in something that's really fun and exciting, and also showcasing the amazing town and city that Atlantic City is. And I cannot tell you that how important it is to have the support of several partners. That's what, having someone that's enthusiastic about an idea and running with it is a wonderful thing. But going and actually making that idea something happen can only be done with great partners. And I can tell you that offshore racing over the years here at the Jersey Shore has struggled with getting support. Offshore racing back in the 80s was something very large and huge here at the Jersey Shore. But I can tell you that this year's event that we have put together, along with our partners, the Atlantic City Alliance, Geico, and the Golden Nugget, is without a doubt going to be one of the largest offshore powerboat enthusiast weekends to be seen on the East Coast in many, many years.
And of course, totally not Gary's
The machine behind this, we took an idea, ran with it. Tom and I sat here on the deck last summer and looked out and said, what can we do to make this bigger? And Tom, we're about to have our baby. Because this event, this event is going to be amazing. We have right now 40 poker run boats that will be taking off from Tom's River, New Jersey, on tomorrow morning, coming down here, arriving into the marina about 12:30 to 1:30, depending on the class of boats. They will be here for the entire weekend. Probably cumulatively, you're looking at about $20 million plus worth of exotic boating hardware. On Saturday, the race teams are going to be rolling in, as well as tomorrow afternoon. We have the Wounded Warrior Project. One thing that's very near to my heart and many of the people that are involved in this event is giving back. And I'm part of a group that's called Short Dreams for Kids that we do a special event up in Seaside Heights every July. And it was important to me to bring that idea into the mix here. And as you all know, you turn on the television every single week and you see the Wounded Warrior Project. We reached out to the Wounded Warrior Project. And when we said we wanted to host 50 wounded warriors and their immediate families, they, their jaw hit the floor. They said, really? 50 wounded warriors and immediate families? I said, absolutely. They said, well, normally whenever we get invited to an event, they say bring 4 or 5 or 6. I said, no, we're going big. I said, I want 50 families. So I spoke to my contacts this morning. He'll be coming down here, checking in tomorrow, and we will be hosting 50 wounded warriors and immediate families. And we'll be giving them performance boat rides on the poker run boats. I know that Geico is very excited about it. They've got their Caveman cigarette, which Gary will be captaining and taking the folks out. And I just could not think of a better way to tie in something that means so much to all of us as Americans. For these poor folks that have gone overseas defending our freedom and fighting for us, to keep us safe. And what better way to invite them to a wonderful place like Atlantic City for the weekend and host them. So they are super, super excited about that. And many of them have not even been to Atlantic City before, so this is going to be a new experience for them. So we're real excited about that. And Sunday will be race day. Sunday will be race day on the press kits that we handed out. We originally were going to go with a 3-race format, but due to the number of boats that we're anticipating, we crunched up to a 2-race format to have 2 races with almost 20 boats in each race, which will make really exciting viewing. The race course will start on the northernmost end, up by the Revel, and off of the Steel Pier, and the southernmost turn will be off of the Caesars Pier Mall and the Atlantic Club. And it's looking at about a 2-mile straightaway, a quarter-mile turn for about a total of 4.5-mile laps. First race will kick off at 12 noon. That'll be the smaller boats up to about 80 miles an hour, and then at 2 o'clock will be the premier classes with bigger horsepower, such as the Miss Geicos and the like. And you'll be seeing speeds upwards of 150, if not greater. The weather right now looks spectacular for the event. We are really going to be blessed by the weather gods. And I cannot tell you how excited I am and all of our partners are to bring this event to Atlantic City, because as I've told so many of the racers that have not been to Atlantic City or even have been to New Jersey that are traveling in, that this, without a doubt, is the premier place that you could hold an event. A world-class marina, world-class beaches, world-class casinos, world-class restaurants, world-class entertainment. It doesn't get any better than Atlantic City.